A lot of YouTubers think they can create good music, so I've chosen 5 YouTuber albums to go through. I'll rate every song on every album out of 10 and award each album a final score out of 100. And if you enjoy it, please like and subscribe, or Now let's move on to the first one. The first YouTuber album that I'm gonna be talking about is To Whoever Wants to Hear This by Dream, and I wouldn't necessarily say I wanted to hear this, but I did hear it. Minecraft YouTuber Dream's first album, or, well, it's technically an EP, and it's a short 17-minute story about love and friendship, and it's all pretty much detailed out in the cover with this little note reading, "To whoever wants to hear, slow down, enjoy your life. You only experience this kind of love and happiness once. Don't point a spotlight at the fear and sadness. Point one at the moments that make you feel like you're at the top of Everest. Point one at the people that make you feel invincible, because you are. You live forever in their minds. You live forever in those moments. Be yourself until you end up dead. Love, Dream." And yeah, all of the titles of the tracks are mentioned on this note, which creates a little concept for the album. I guess it's a concept album, guys. So let's go through each track, starting with Don't Let It Pass You. Slow down. A pretty simple song about life and how it goes by fast, so it's good to slow down and just enjoy it while you can. The writing is a little cheeky at times, and it's hard to take seriously, and the main flaw with this song is the same thing that can be applied to any of them on this album. The production is just so bland and boring, and the vocals just sound too digital. It has that same lifeless feeling as like AI music, for example. The messaging isn't terrible, it was just delivered poorly. 2 out of 10 for this one. This is a love song, and no, not the kind that you'd initially expect. He's actually talking about his older sister here, who he doesn't really talk to anymore. The point of the song is to show that your love for your family never fades away, even if there's years of silence between y'all. But of course, it's barely listenable, the vocals and the production are just so... Another 2 out of 10. I'm paranoid of things I can't avoid. Not Paranoid by Kanye, nor by Black Sabbath, but Paranoid by Dream! Yay!
My idiot neighbor Jimmy. Nice. Yeah, nice.
It's a song about paranoia surrounding relationships. It's a common theme for a lot of people. He didn't express it very well, though. Yet another 2 out of 10. You're a superstar in my mind, my mind. Why is this one actually kind of catchy? I think the message of this song is that when Dream is in a relationship, he wants his partner to feel the same spotlight from him that he feels when he does YouTube. I guess that's a good message, and it's also just the best sounding on the album. You know what? I was gonna give this a 2, but I'm gonna bump it up to a 3 out of 10. A song celebrating how Dream and his friends got to finally meet up in person after being online friends for years and years. His friends actually playing a part in the song, being the background vocals. That was a bad idea. Not only that, but Young Gravy is on here. I'm not a fan of him or his part. It's just a mess. Okay, this is a 1 out of 10. A song about how Dream feels invincible because of his family and friends. A really unique idea there. I don't think anyone has ever talked about that before. 2 out of 10. Next. Oh god. The song dedicated to YouTuber and friend of Dreams, Technoblade, who tragically passed away from cancer. And I mean no disrespect to him at all when I talk about this song, but it just sounds like music for like a Dude Perfect video or something. It's just so repetitive and annoying. I want to rate it higher because of the meaning, but I just can't stand it. 2 out of 10. And that's the last one, so... It's very clear from this album that Dream is just very inexperienced when it comes to music. Most of these songs sounding like they were generated from a computer, taking like 5 minutes at most to make the whole thing. There's definitely an audience for it. It's just not me. 19 out of 100. The second YouTuber album of the video is Caesar. Yup, we have a very 1999 Christmas by Jay Schlatt, another Minecraft YouTuber famous for clips like this.
It's an absolute honor to be here.
Yeah, he's a very funny guy, and I think he's extremely entertaining. But when I heard the news that he was making a Christmas-themed album, I really didn't expect anything above like a 2 out of 10. He actually made an entire video about the album and how he made it, so definitely watch that. But yeah, needless to say, it's actually really good. Let's just go through each song, starting with
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Jay Schlatt based his version of this song on the 1950 Frank Sinatra version, and he absolutely obliterated it. His voice just fits so well on the song, and he can actually sing unbelievably well. Although it is just a cover song like all of these, but it's still good, 7 out of 10.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
The first single from the album, covering the classic song Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and when Jay Schlatt first announced this one as a single, it received very positive feedback from fans, and I think it's really good as well. 7 out of 10.
But baby, it's cold outside.
This song always kind of creeped me out, and no, I'm not talking about the Jay Schlatt version, but just the original one. The woman is clearly trying to leave the man's house, expressing her discomfort of being there, yet he just keeps fighting back, explaining why she's not allowed to leave. Like, bruh, just let her go.
If your name is D.
With that being said, though, the cover's fine, so 6 out of 10.
Why Christmas?
I mean, it's just another good cover of another good song. I'm just not as big of a fan of the original one compared to the others here, but the cover does pretty well. 6 out of 10.
It's the most wonderful time.
Such a classic song. Gotta be my favorite of all the ones covered here. Perfectly capturing that joyful, jolly feel of Christmas songs. I was gonna give it a 7, but well done, Schlatt. I'll give you an 8 out of 10 here.
Merry Christmas.
This one's a cover of the song Merry Christmas to You, although that song usually is just referred to as the Christmas song. Super creative name, I know. Good cover though, 7 out of 10.
A merry little Christmas.
It's just another cover song. I don't know what else to say anymore. It's good, 6 out of 10.
Happy holiday.
Yeah, these reviews are getting kind of repetitive, so let's just wrap it up here. Probably my least favorite on the album, although I still think it's pretty good, so 6 out of 10. And yeah, that's all 8 songs on the album. I genuinely could see myself playing this during the holiday season. I mean, it's just a handful of the classics, redone to fit the more modern feel of today. Jay Schlatt's voice surprisingly perfectly matches that of artists like Frank Sinatra, and it's not really the kind of thing I'd consistently listen to, but I really do enjoy what it has to offer. 68 out of 100. Up next is All Over the Place by KSI, and most people know KSI for songs like Thick of It, but he actually has a lot more music than that, having an entire discography with multiple albums in it. I picked this one specifically because it was considered his best work, and I haven't heard the other ones, but if this is his best, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, let's just move on to the first song, which is a more confident, flashy intro about success, and the production is just pretty standard. It's just trap, and his verses are very basic. There's nothing inherently wrong with it, it's just super meh. 5 out of 10.
Guess you is the shit now, number 2.
I'm not sure how, but KSI managed to get Future and 21 Savage on this one. It's more just simple trap, and I'm not really a big fan of the chorus. It's pretty cringy, but I think Future and 21 both delivered on their verses. But it's just another fine song. 5 out of 10.
No patience, I had enough. Spent too much time.
A more bouncy, upbeat pop track featuring Youngblood and Polo G with such a vibey feel to it. The song is about relationships and how there will be ups and downs. The best way through it is just with patience. Well done here, guys. It's a good song. 7 out of 10.
Everything I do.
This is a love song about being devoted to one particular special person in your life. It has nice mellow production and decent vocals from KSI. Not bad, not bad, 5 out of 10.
Don't play games with my heart. Ooh.
A song about a relationship where one partner feels led on or played with emotionally, and it has a great feature from Anne Marie. It has that dancey pop production, and I think KSI really delivers on his verses too. Overall, I think it's pretty good, 6 out of 10. Another good feature here, this time from Craig David on the chorus. The song is about questioning whether or not you are actually in love with someone, or if you're just obsessed, or something else. I don't really know. Dude, I don't get the hate for this album so far. It's not bad at all. This is a 6 out of 10 song. I was terrified when I saw this song. A song titled Gang Gang by KSI, I expected it to be horrible, but it's really not. It can be a little cringy for sure. It's just him flexing his money and his status, but there's a good feature from Dino on the chorus and J1 on a verse. So hey, it's alright. 5 out of 10. Yeah, this one's not as good. I think Gracie's feature on the chorus is alright at best, and KSI's verses are just kinda subpar. I'm not a huge fan of the production either, and the whole topic is just kinda, talking about how he lives rent-free in the haters' minds. Very unoriginal and just kinda boring. 4 out of 10.
Madness, know that when you act this.
Man, KSI really leans into that UK drill sound here, just showing off his pure rapping ability, talking about the same stuff, you know, success, haters, whatever. It really doesn't do anything for me. It's just another 4 out of 10.
Silly when I gotta spend it. Silly when I gotta end it.
Yeah, I can see the song starting to get a lot less appealing. A very similar feel to the previous song, KSI just rapping about stuff. This time though, he got Bugsy Malone on one of the verses. It's not like horrible, it's just below average. 4 out of 10. This one has like that Latin sound to it, which works really well for feature Rico Love, but I think KSI's deeper voice and British accent really just don't fit well with the beat. If he removed his parts, it'd be fine, but including them, I'd give it a 4 out of 10.
I can go whenever for the rendezvous.
Lil Durk and KSI show how they have no time for fake love. It's okay, 5 out of 10. I don't even know what genre this is. Is it like Jamaican? It's got like a pop sound and KSI is singing throughout it with heavy auto-tune, and although that sounds really, really bad, I don't think it is. 5 out of 10. The final track, and it's about the feeling of being betrayed, with the feature from SX on the chorus, and he does well, but KSI definitely underperforms here. Plus, the whole title of Sleeping with the Enemy is just fucking stupid.
What the hell are you talking about?
4 out of 10. And yeah, the album definitely lives up to its title, all over the place. However, I don't think it's nearly as bad as a lot of people say it is. It definitely can be cringy here or there. He's a YouTuber, that'll happen. But it was carried by some great features. So overall, I'll give it a 53 out of 100. Alright, for the fourth YouTuber album, I chose
Just take a look at my fit, look at my fit, yeah. You're right about
Voice Memos by Quanka, and before Quadeca was the brilliant artist he is today, he used to be one of those YouTuber diss track rappers, and Voice Memos is pretty much that whole energy just summed up into a single project. And yeah, there is some talent that surfaces here or there, but for the most part, yeah, no. On to the first track.
I'm on my ego death. I had to reassess.
I really, really love that beautiful intro and outro that this song has. It has a similar sound to his current music, but the rest of it is just generic trap. When I heard that intro, I really thought I was in for something special. Saying I was disappointed would be an understatement. 4 out of 10.
In my imagination. Back in the day.
This song interpolates pure imagination from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I have no idea why he thought this was a good idea. It just sounds way too silly, making it hard to take any of it seriously. 3 out of 10. This is by far the best song on the album. It sounds the least like anything else here, and for some reason, it's considered an interlude. It's atmospheric and literally beautiful. 8 out of 10. This song is genuinely horrible. What the fuck is this? I don't understand what this was meant to be, not to mention there's a sad Frosty feature. It's not a 0 out of 10 though, because the last minute sounds tolerable. 1 out of 10. Another song with a pretty intro, and I really enjoyed the last 2 minutes of it as well. It kind of feels like a huge mess that's barely pieced together, but I don't hate it. I actually really like that about it. 7 out of 10. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just a trap song, and the outro is peaceful. 5 out of 10.
Look at my feet, yeah. You're right on my wave like a ship.
The big hit of the album, so it's gotta be good, right? Right? No, not really. 3 out of 10.
I'll make sure they don't forget this. No way, yeah.
A song talking about how real Quadeca is, and he really leans into that auto-tune heavy trap music here. It's not very good. 3 out of 10.
You need to start a kid. I've been a starter since in kindergarten. And who are you harder than? You are not harder than
This song has Dax on it, you know, Dax. Do I really need to elaborate? No. 3 out of 10.
Yeah. Ain't nothing usual about me. Said ain't nothing usual.
The song with the B-Lou feature, and this one is kinda unusual. Get it? Cause that's the title of the song.
Let me freaking lose it! Get out of your mind!
For real though, the song is just about how different he is. Whoa. 4 out of 10.
Both out and all.
I honestly really like this song. It has that slow, sad feel with the rain sounds in the back. Unfortunately though, it's just a short interlude that's around a minute long, and some of the singing is a little bit off, so a 5 out of 10 feels fair.
Second. Saying when they didn't hear, they didn't speak, they didn't.
This one leans into that lo-fi, relaxed rap feel with a gorgeous sounding outro. If that outro was the entire song, it'd honestly be the best one on the album, but 6 out of 10.
I may regret what I say, but never how I feel.
A pretty good outro to the album. I love the sample in the first half and that choir soul sounding vibe to the second half. I think it closes the album off really well, but it's just a little too messy, so 6 out of 10. Yeah, I think if you cut out like 80% of this album, you'd get something truly incredible. There really is a lot of potential shining through here. It's just unfortunately buried beneath boring instrumentals, cringy bars, and boring ideas. I'd rate it higher if it were more consistent, but just how it actually is, I'll give it a 40 out of 100. I don't even have a script for this last one, let's just do it.
Ain't got a conscience, kicked him out, then spent $40,000.
Bump This by Danny Gonzalez, and let me just preface this by saying I thoroughly enjoy Danny's content and I consistently watch it, but once he starts making comedy rap albums, that's when he loses me. So pretty much, yeah, I'm just gonna shit on every song, starting with
Feel invisible. Like nobody.
a song about being invisible, and no, he does not mean this symbolically. Throughout the song, he mentions that he's wearing a camo outfit and he's sitting in a bush. Supposed to be a really funny plot twist, guys. Get it? You can't see if you're in camo.
End up falling down the stairs. Now I'm breaking all my bones. And
A song about doing a bunch of bad shit, because we all know that's the best form of humor. Just list a bunch of terrible things and it means you're automatically really funny.
I bought a train. I pull up in a train.
Alright, I'll give this one some props. It's actually a little bit funny, because he's talking about getting a train, and like, I don't know. I guess he's making fun of people who buy super expensive cars and flex it. It's a somewhat funny parody, but it still fucking sucks as a song.
Bad. They following me home after school and starting
A
fights.
song making fun of that bad boy stereotype, and yeah, I got the joke about 5 seconds into the song, yet it goes on for over 2.5 minutes.
I can't do it. I can't do it, Squidward.
It wasn't even that funny to begin with, bro. Just end the damn song.
You caught my eye by the way you dabbed to me.
Literally, the first line of the song is, "When I first saw you, you caught my eye by the way you dabbed." I don't even fucking care about the feature. I'm not gonna mention anything about it. This is terrible just from that first line alone.
I just care about the cloud and the bag though. I ain't got it.
A song parodying how a lot of rappers just care about clout and money, and to be honest, it's a little bit catchy, okay? I'm being honest here. Plus, it's the outro, so bonus points for ending my suffering. Yeah, Bump This by Danny Gonzalez. I would say this is a joke of an album, but that would imply that it's somewhat funny, which it is not. And yeah, it's likely harmless, but it just rubs me the wrong way to hear a white guy making fun of rap music for like 15 minutes. So it's getting the 0 out of 100. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Leave a comment. I read and respond to all of them, and have an amazing day.